Hey guys, I just wanted to start this video off by apologizing for sounding toxic in my Verte video. I didn't mean to insult people, I was just trying to disprove people's arguments on why Verte is fine, but I shouldn't have sounded toxic in the way that I did, and I promise for future videos I'm not going to act like that again. Now, on to something that I want to talk about for a while is the recent OCG ban list, and I know it's late, but I still want to give my thoughts on it. More importantly, the two biggest hits, that being the banning of Fusion Destiny and the limitation of Torrent skills. After looking at the list, I came up with two theories involving these two cards, and I wanted to see if you guys would agree with me, and I will be discussing in this video my reasonings for how I came up with these two theories. Alright, without any more introductions, let's jump into the video, shall we? First off, Fusion Destiny. Did it deserve to be banned? Well, kind of, for a couple of reasons. 1. The DPE engine was way too powerful for the game. 2. It was too early to ban DPE since he was only out for like 5 months. And 3. I think that Konami doesn't want another Dragoon situation, which leads me into thinking that Konami is going to errata Fusion Destiny so that only hero decks can play DPE. Some of you might think that I'm crazy, but hear me out. Remember how Konami had to ban Dragoon in the OCG because everyone played it and it completely changed the format? Well, I believe they didn't want to do that for DPE. Think about it, heroes are the third most supported decks in the entire game, and Konami really doesn't want to ban cards in that archetype nowadays unless they have to. Same thing can be said about Dark Magician, however, with Dragoon, they had no choice. Banning Red Eye's Fusion would have been a terrible idea, because the card in and of itself is balanced, and soon we would get Branded Fusion, a card that can summon Dragoon without any of the pieces from its engine. So, in other words, Dragoon was destined to get banned, there was no saving the card. But with DPE on the other hand, you can save it, and here's how I think it's going to happen. On some ban lists, either the next one or later, the OCG will errata Fusion Destiny to be worded like Red Eye's Fusion. Then on the same ban list, they'll bring back Fusion Destiny, as well as ban Verte Anaconda. Some of you are wondering, why ban Verte if they errata Fusion Destiny to be like Red Eye's Fusion? Well, it's because even with that new restriction, people can still make Verte and just summon DPE ignoring that. That was one of the problems that I listed in my Verte video. And if some of you think that I'm crazy and they're not going to do this, you clearly forgot what happened with Red Eye's Darkness Metal Dragon. Not only did they errata the card, but on the same ban list that they brought him back, they also banned LP. Because even with the errata, he is still good thanks to LP being able to summon him from the deck. So, there you go. I believe that Fusion Destiny will get an errata, and on that same list, they are going to ban Verte. I could be wrong on this, but it's just something that I came up with, and I wanted to hear if you guys agree with me on it. Now, on to the next card. Finally, we got the Phantom Knights of Torrent Scales, who ended up getting limited. Now, do I believe that he deserved it? In my opinion, I don't think that he did. Don't get me wrong, I understand why they did it. It was a consistency hit, but still, pure PK was never the problem. The real problem was the two engines it played, the DPE and Brave tokens. These engines are what made the deck tier 1, especially the Brave token engine, which leads me into my second theory. I don't know why, but for some reason I have this weird feeling that the TCG is going to ban Cherubini. Now hold on, calm down, hear me out. I'm not saying that they should, but I have a weird feeling that they would. The TCG is known for banning cards that no one expects, cards like Destrudo and Fairy Tale Snow. Looking back, I don't remember anyone saying that those cards should be banned, but I could be wrong on that. Anyways, the reason why I feel like they'll ban Cherubini is because of the Brave token engine. Cherubini makes it so that you can get to the Brave token engine without having Aquamancer in your hand, and she can send her as a cost as well. The biggest problem PK faced is that they don't have any spell and trap negation. However, the Brave token engine fixed that problem, so you need to get to that engine, and Cherubini can help with that. And in this replay, I am playing PK Brave token, and you can see that thanks to Cherubini, I was able to get to my Brave token engine and end on a pretty good board, a DPE, 2 Fog Blades, the Griffin, and a Rusty Pop. All of this thanks to Cherubini being so easy to make and allowing you to access the Brave token engine. That's why I believe Cherubini will get banned. Now, I could totally be wrong on this, and I'll be fine with that, but I just have this weird feeling that it could happen. Personally, I don't want it to happen. I like Cherubini, but You never know what could happen. Well, there you go. I gave my thoughts on the two biggest hits, Fusion Destiny and Torn Scales. I want to hear your thoughts in the comments down below, and see if you agree with my two theories. Do you think they'll errata Fusion Destiny? And do you think that Cherubini is going to get banned? Thanks for watching the video, subscribe for more, and have a good day.